Welcome learners. This is a biology class. My name's Mansur Hersi. I would like to take you through a topic in Form 4, reception, response, and coordination. Subtopic, terminologies used under this topic. Some of the terms used under this topic include stimulus, sensitivity and irritability. Number 3, we have response. Number 4, receptors. Number 5, effectors. And lastly, we have coordination. Now, we define some of these terms. We start with stimulus. Stimulus, this is a variation in conditions which produces a change in the activity of the part or the whole organism. Sensitivity or irritability. This is the ability to detect or respond a change in the environment by living organism. Response. This is a change in activity by organisms. Receptors. These are some of the parts of the organism that receives stimuli. Effectors are the parts of the living organism that brings about response. And finally, coordination is the control or integration of information received by the receptors. Now, we have some external stimuli that brings about a response in living organisms. Some of these external stimuli that brings about a response in living organisms we state. Number 1, we have temperature. Number 2, we have light. Number 3, we have pH. Number 4, we have mineral concentration in a given habitat. Number 5, we have either presence or absence of predators in a place. Now, if we may go further and we explain these external stimuli that brings about response in living organisms. I give an example of temperature. For example, when we have extreme high or low temperatures in a given place, you may find that some living organisms will move from that given place and they will go and look for a better place with favorable temperatures or favorable conditions. Next example, we have the absence or presence of predators in a given place. Predators, these are the organisms that depend on other organisms for food. They depend on another organisms for food, and the organisms they depend for food are the prey. Now, when we have high number of predators in a given place, you may find that some of the other organisms will move away or they migrate from that given place to avoid being attacked by those predators. Other examples they include the pH, the population density, and also the light. That marks the end of our lesson for today, and next time we shall continue and discuss some other internal stimuli that brings about response in living organisms. Thank you all, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel.